Yo, what's good out there? Hope y'all can hear me. So Graph dropped off his album Good Energy. Now at first I thought it was gonna be an album with at least 12 to 15 records, because Graph sometime will drop a mixtape or a project where it's between 12 and 15 songs, but it's just nine. And we've already heard, I mean, if you're a fan of his, you already heard Customer featuring Jim Jones. Then he dropped Killing Kings featuring Ray Emanuel and I want to say My Son. And he put up a what is that, like a TikTok thing with the song. I think it's No Consignment or No Issues. But then he dropped Trapping Out the Hyatt featuring Smoke Dizzy and El Camino. I do believe earlier this week. But overall, he gives you what I would call this project the quarantine raps, because he talks about the injustice that's going on with the cops. He's giving you that energy from the streets. He's giving you his life. He got bars on top of bars throughout this project, and he got some good features and some decent production. Now, my favorite records off this has to be Customer featuring Jim Jones. That's just crazy. And then Killing Kings, of course. Trapping at the Height is another good one, and Good Energy. But it starts off with My Blessings featuring Eric Bellinger. I forgot to mention him, which is a good song, because I wasn't expecting it. I'm like, damn, he opened up the album like this. So it definitely puts you in a different mind state. When you're expecting one thing, he gives you another one, which goes into Good Energy and which goes into Killing Kings. And you can see that those are the tracks that are really vibrant and talking about things that are going on now with the public. Well, black people versus the cops and everything like that. And he also gets into his drug talk. This nigga said something where he had one line where I'm gonna take crack to my kids show and tell, or whatever the case may be. That shit was crazy. And he loves Fendi, and for some reason he wears a lot of it. He talks a lot of it. You can hear it throughout the project where it's about money, drug dealing, hustling, the music that he's delivering and everything like that. And it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? He ain't really signed no deal. I do believe he's independent, and he just overall gives you a project of himself. And this is different from his mixtape or album, whatever you want to call it, the Oracle, because I was expecting heavy bars, which I did get, but I wasn't expecting this type of music. It's kind of introspective in a way. You know what I mean? Especially with the first couple tracks, it's definitely something that I feel like most people should listen to and give an open ear to it, because it's just something I wasn't even expecting. You know what I mean? The last track, Crazy, featuring Docs, I think it was okay. I wasn't really too particular on that track. I was just like, damn, 38 Special came through and just delivered it. But I feel like that production was a little lackluster as well. The way 38 Special flows, because, he do that slow flow. I come in and do the thing, and I got a 38, da 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 da, like the flow like that. And it didn't really complement his style that much. And I think Graph tried to do that flow as well, and it didn't really work. But the song is called Drought. You understand what that is if you're in the streets. But overall, I'm happy with the project. You know what I mean? A few of the tracks already made the playlist. Far as the ones I didn't hear, they decent. They're not bad. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is just something that was different. I think it's something that he wanted to give to the people and to the public, because he just could have came on that motherfucker and just bar heavied it. Each track got all the lyricists from his peer group that he respects and admires on here, but he kept it limited. And that's the thing that stood out to me. Like, okay, damn, that was different. You know what I mean? But by far the best verse on this motherfucker is Jim Jones on that Customer track. I can't get over that shit. And that's the lane that I thought the project was gonna be in. When I heard that, I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? R.P. Fred the Godson, him and Graph and Fred the Godson works a lot as well. But when I heard that Customer track, I was like, damn, is niggas still sleeping on Jim Jones? Do niggas not hear this verse? This verse is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? So I thought that with the production, Harry Fraud, of course, I thought that the entire project would be content like that. Not saying I'm mad at it, but I definitely feel like, damn, it wasn't what I expected, but it's still not bad. You know what I mean? So shout out to Graph. I definitely feel like he dropped a good solid project. The Oracle 3 is still up there, where it's just like, damn, this nigga is crazy, bro. Like, niggas is sleep on this nigga since the 2000s, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, he's definitely up there where you want to talk the Benny the Butchers, the Conways, the Ransoms, You know what I mean? And Joe Budden, you got to put Graph up there as well because he has, if you listen to what he's saying, he got an incredible pen. And so do Fred the Godson, RP to him as well. But I'm not mad at the project, man. Good energy, 9 tracks, 31 minutes, you know what I mean? Half an hour. So you definitely could take your time and really get into it, you know, and dissect the lyrics for yourself and see what's what and see what you like, see what you didn't like, you know what I mean? But my favorite on here has to be Customer, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Trapping Out the High was cool as well. El Camino, I don't really know too much of him, but I've seen him definitely work with the Griselda boys. I know I've seen that name on other people's projects, so he's dope as well. Smoke Dizzle, of course, Harlem. You already know he fired. That song was crazy, and my Sign verse definitely stood out. So you definitely want to check out Killing Kings. I feel like that needs a video. I don't know if it has one yet, but it definitely needs a video. But yeah, Grafh did his thing, man. Good energy. We all need some good energy out there in the world. And that's what I thought about the project, man. So if y'all ain't heard it, go check it out. If you heard it, let me know what your top 3 songs are in the comment section below. If you could, we'll appreciate you donating to the channel. Cash App, Flyboy DZ. You know what I mean? Just support the channel, man. I don't do this shit for nothing, but at times it seems like I do it for nothing. Y'all stay safe out there. One.